Okay, students, going to look at some solutions here for some net present value problems just to make sure you guys are getting this thing down. Okay, this is number 1 off of the NPV practice sheet. Okay, so there we go, number 1. Read that. First of all, you're going to get this dollar amount. It's tied up in court for 2 years, so you don't get it. What's it worth today, presently, if rates are 4%? So the setup is as important as the solution, folks. You want to make sure you do this setup, because if you get the answer wrong, you can't get partial credit for much unless you show me the setup. The present value today is equal to some amount of money times a factor. This factor is how we calculate its value today compared to off in the future. The dollar amount is 35K, so I'm going to abbreviate 35K. Okay, this factor, it depends on the time or the number of years, and also depends on the interest rate, okay, which happens to be 4%. Please understand that interest rate is almost always given to you here. It is the rate of return on money that you expect, or it's the rate at which money can earn interest in banks. Depends on how you define it, but it will almost always be given to you. But really, it's a critical factor is how a company defines it or how an individual defines it. It's basically, what is the cost of money to you, or what do you expect your investments to earn? Okay, number of years is 2, so this is pretty easy. Now, be careful here. If I go to a table like I have done here on the internet, because your book is not on the internet, so I just did a Google search for present value tables. 2 years here, so the second row, 4% looks like 0.925. Well, if I plug that in, I'm going to get a different number. If I put 0.925 here, if you look in your book, you actually get 4 digits after the decimal, so you get 0.9246. So I'm going to do what your book does here, and I'll get a more accurate answer. Please understand, if I just put 0.925 there, times a large number like 35,000, I'll get a slightly different answer than what you see on your worksheet. Okay, when I do this one, it does come out to be, I think, 32,361, which is one of the answers on your worksheet. Okay, just the dollar amount times the factor, that's what you get. So what this means is the present value right now of getting $35,000 2 years from now, if rates are 4%, this is 32,361. What it means is I don't care one way or the other. I would take this money today, and actually if you calculate it, if I invested at 4% over 2 years, it would equal 35,000. Or I'm indifferent, or I don't care one way or the other if I get 35,000 2 years from now, or if I get 32,361 right now. That's what that means. Please understand that if the rates go up, or if the cost of money gets higher, it is more punitive to wait 2 years. If you can make 15% on your money, right? Look at that, 15%. This number would be as low as 0.756, quite a drop from 0.925. Okay, and so it's more punitive to wait when the rates are high. So this present value would actually go down if the cost of money or the rates went up to 15%. Keep that in mind, right? The more you can make with your money, the more badly you want it now, and so the more punitive it is to bring it back from 2 years out in the future to today. Okay, I hope that helps. I'll do another solution here later, but I hope this helps you.